Hi, everybody. Welcome to ZealZaddy. I'm Zeal. My pronouns are he, him, and this is PaperBag, the role-playing game show. The players tonight are playing for a $50 gift card to Monte Cook Game Store, plus a $30 gift card to Only Crits Dice, who, by the way, has a new Kickstarter for their Fuck Me dice, and they are awesome dice. All participants will receive a product from one of our sponsors also, which include Monte Cook Games, of course, Only Crits Dice, of course, but also Alligator Alley Entertainment, the producers of Esper Genesis and Tales and Tomes from the Forgotten Library, Gonza Gaming, who recently put out, God, I can't even remember how to say it. It's so long. I was caught off guard with that one. I'm going to skip them. I'm going to come back. Underground Oracle, who I think everyone in the world knows how awesome they are with their many TTRPG supplements and games. Harrow the Blighted Plane was their most recent large release, which I ran a mini campaign of a few months ago. And then Cypher Unlimited, who has 6,000 Cypher fans and one of the best communities in all of TTRPGs. The Gonza Gaming is Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. Man, I don't know why I forgot that. It's like one of the coolest names of a game anywhere ever. But beyond that, PaperBag benefits Diversity Saves, who's dedicated to uplifting voices for marginalized communities in the TTRPG space. I'm going to let Nekola take a moment and say a little bit about them. Oh, did I do it early? Oh, never mind. I'll get to that. Then I will go over the donation. So for a $20 donation, you can pick the genre that the GM and player will be given, or you can, for $10, just give advantage and they will roll twice and they pick the one they want. A shout out is only $5 and you get any one of the players or the GMs to give you a shout out saying whatever you want or whatever they feel like it would be cool to say for you, about you, to you. Of course, keep it clean and within reason, of course. And then you can also, for $1, just put in a Donor's Choice Awards. And at the end of the night, whoever gets the most Donor Choice Award points gets the Donor Choice Awards trophy on their picture. There's no physical one, though. Sorry, we don't have that yet. One of these days, we're going to figure that out and get a physical one. So how is PaperBag, the role-playing game, played? Let me go over the rules real quick. It's a super fun, super simple game. Each GM runs one scene with each player. So that means 3 scenes per GM. And their goal is to guide them to their highest, best performance. They get a random genre, and then the GM and player are sent the scene prompts, and they have 3 minutes to read the scene prompt and prepare with no assistance from us or you, the audience. Once ready, they role play through the scene. Then you and the GMs give the player a 1 to 5 star rating for their performance. This is for the player, by the way, not the GM, so rate only the player. And that's it. At the end of the night, someone will have the highest point total and they'll get the big prize. Everyone else will go home with a smile on their face for having such a great improv opportunity and a lot of fun. Are we ready to go? All right. Let's spin the dice of destiny and see. Wait, we need to tell you who is going first. So first tonight is Mac, who is GM1, and Phon. Are you two ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Let's spin the dice of destiny and see what genre they are going to be working their way through. Sci-fi horror.
Okay.
So you're going to be sent to the cone of silence with your scene prompts in just a moment. You will get an opportunity for 3 minutes to read the prompt, get prepped, and kind of know what you're going to do. When we bring you back, we'll set you up and you'll be able to start your scene. Are you ready to head in? Let's put them in the cone of silence. Okay. Don't worry, it's only our 3rd show. That's why this happens. Wait till we're 10 shows in and we'll be amazing.
Okay, but while I'm doing that, I need to know what Taylor and Green are doing because that's hilarious.
It's the cone.
I'm assuming it's the cone of silence. It's the
Oh
cone.
God,
I
that is
thought it
so
was
cool.
beam me up. Like
I'm gonna start doing that. Thank you. You created a new meme for us.
I think me and Green just have like the same brain cell that we're passing back and forth, that it just kind of merged at that one point.
It reminded me of that band Angine de Poitrine, the one with the big noses that have been really all over stuff with the
Oh yeah.
triangles.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. No, I have no
think-
idea what you're talking about.
I believe they are in the cone of silence. So, do you want to talk about diversity saves, Nekola?
Yeah, and I'll even unmute myself to do it.
Okay.
Hi, so my name is Nekola. I am your technical producer slash just really cool producer in general for this evening. And outside of this, I am also a board member for Diversity Saves and the director of programming. Diversity Saves is a 501c3 nonprofit created by BIPOC, LGBTQIA+, neurodivergent, and disabled individuals in the tabletop role-playing game space. We came together because we saw a gap, not just who gets represented in the stories we play, but in who gets the opportunities to create them. We believe that representation isn't a luxury, it's the heart of the storytelling and the community. Too often, marginalized voices are overlooked, underfunded, and pushed to the edges of the TTRPG industry. Too many creators and fans from marginalized communities have been told directly or indirectly that their stories don't belong and that their voices are too niche, that their perspectives are optional, and we want to change that. Our mission is simple: uplift marginalized communities in tabletop role-playing by providing resources, visibility, and financial support. Through our grant program, we've already distributed over $7,000 directly to creators and organizations, bringing new stories, new systems, and new perspectives to life. When more people get to shape the worlds we play in, these worlds become richer, braver, and more honest. We can't do this alone. Every hour volunteered, every dollar donated, and every share or signal boost helps us amplify voices that deserve to be heard. Thank you.
So while they're still in the cone of silence, they have 1 minute. You should be getting a donation link on screen if you'd like to donate. Also, we're going to drop a link. If you'd like to submit a scene, you can also. The scenes are community created. They're not just us. We actually want it to be not us at all. But when you submit a scene, if it gets selected on screen, you get a live play shout out, a link to whatever it is that the scene if you're a GM, we'll do it to your actual play. If you make product, to your product. And it will remain on the VOD too when we release the VOD. So you get some free publicity just for a simple scene. We hope to get a bunch more of those things coming in because it is really cool to see what the brains of y'all think of. All right, we are about 9 seconds away from the cone of silence being lifted, and we get to see Phon and Mac do their thing. All right. How you feeling? You feeling ready?
I'm not sure. But
Okay.
yeah, let's get to
So
it.
the narrative part, when you go to start your read, Mac, that begins the countdown. Okay, so you'll have 11 minutes for the scene. I mean, whether you read it or however you do it, you can also summarize it. But it's to get the audience involved and knowing where we are in the show, in the game. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
When you start, the timer starts.
A magical bay on a long haul deep space. Freighter running on minimal power. The rest of the crew is in cryo. 2 crew members are awake for the maintenance shift. 14 hours, just the 2 of them. 4 months from the nearest station. One of them woke up early. They were found in the corridor, standing still, facing the wall. They don't remember that. It was 6 hours ago. They seem fine. You can see that there's like a woman, uh, a late adult woman, walk to you and just say like, "Hey, what are you doing? Why are you on here?"
He doesn't respond immediately, but he stares at the wall for a bit, just for a moment. His like fingers are twitching. He's a bit uncomfortable, but he's holding it together pretty well. Then he hears your voice and he's like, "Oh, Sable, hey,
Hey,
hi."
Wes. Are you okay? I just see like that you have some like sauna or something, and I just
No,
want to check in.
yes, absolutely. I got up a bit early. Cryostasis is a bit heavy to try and deal with, and my body's just getting acclimated to the environment, right? So I was just running diagnostics for a bit, just trying to figure out what was going on. That's all.
Okay. I think I know. Let me check something on you. You seem fine. She just checked on your body and just like,
Okay. Yeah. And he
okay.
complies. He's like, arms out.
Okay. Is I think it's okay. So we have some maintenance shift that you have to do, and there's so many things. There's so many things that you have to do right now. But let me ask you, how long have you been studying here?
Oh, 5 minutes?
5. Did you say 5 minutes?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, 5 minutes. I don't think that's, too wrong. I just spaced out. I was just thinking about a couple of things.
Okay. I think you can critical. Do you want me to guide you to the maintenance store, to
No,
the
no,
maintenance room?
no. I remember. I remember completely. It's okay. I can.
I think I'm gonna walk with you. Let's just say I'm just not busy right now, so I can let guide you to the room in case there's something happen. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay. He's going to, of course, walk forward and try and proceed down a hallway, but there's something wrong when he, instead of making a left where the maintenance shaft is, he takes a right instead. He's like,
West.
what? Yeah. What's up?
This way, not that way. Okay.
I I could have assumed it was over there, right?
No, it's that way, not this way.
Okay.
You
Yeah. Just small
are
things.
you
Right.
sure you're okay?
Yes. I'm fine. Sorry. I'm okay. I'm okay, I promise. Just, ready for duty. Just
I
jitters,
want to check in if you okay. It's like okay, or just not okay, but you're trying to say okay. You can tell me.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sable. I mean, come on, right? It's me, uh, Wesley. It's just a matter of, it's just taking some time. It's been a bit, let's just go to the maintenance shaft, like just go to the maintenance bay. Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah. She just walk. She just let you walk in front of her and just like, okay, sure, lead the way.
Sure. Yeah. He makes it to the maintenance bay. Everything seems fine. He's adjusting a couple of things, but there's something a bit off. He reaches up to go to try and essentially adjust something in the maintenance bay, but his hand, it like spasms like a bit when he's going to go reach for it. And he's like, just, no, he doesn't notice it, but he's just kind of adjusting it. Yeah, okay. That's all right. Huh?
What
Yeah,
are
what's up?
you doing?
What, adjusting, I'm calibrating to make sure that everything's already set for the rest of them to wake up from cryostasis. What's wrong? Did I do something?
Okay, so there's the cable A and the input A. You should put that in that input. It's just a simple task. And yeah,
It is simple. I mean, it's not anything crazy. I just was adjusting it. Was all. That's all.
okay, I'm gonna
Can I
stand right here
my
and
thing?
watch you work. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a bit creepy. And he goes back
You can
to
see that
working.
she just
on-
like stare at you,
Mhm.
not break the eye contact or break anything from your view. She just staring at you fiercely somehow.
Yeah, it's fine. And he's his pores, he's wiping his forehead a bit, and he's just adjusting, doing what he is. He's a pretty competent worker, but as he's adjusting, at the back of his collar, there's something. It's possibly a trick of the eye, maybe imperceptible, but it looks like something goes up where his spine is and disappears into his hair, but it's beneath the skin level, beneath the surface.
She's just
And
like,
he's
wait
kinda
a second. Wait a second.
Hmm?
She can just something that I think there's something on your neck. Can I say it? She's just like
Yeah.
touch on your spine, just see what happened to you, and just like okay. Wes, I think you should come with me. Please come with me.
Why? I don't see any reason why I would have to do that. I'm perfectly fine to be able to work on my own. Is there something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I just need you to go to the cryo and just see if there's something wrong in that room. Can you do that?
Yeah, but I mean, the cryo should be
Thank
fine.
you. And she just lead
Okay,
your body to that way.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I know you fly. You can do anything, but yeah, let me handle this. I just want you to feel relaxed. I'm relaxed too. I just want you to be more relaxed than before, than now. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty relaxed. I mean, I don't really want to. The cryo, you said?
Yeah.
But we don't want to go in there. I mean, I don't want to go in there. You know, it's just cold in there.
We have something to adjust there, and that's they walk to the cryo room, and just like, here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's that's gonna be a little bit hurt. Something. Can you handle that?
Yeah. What do you need me to do exactly?
Can you stand there and stare on the wall right there?
Like I'm in timeout? Like I'm in kindergarten? I'm a grown ass man. You don't have to patronize
You
me.
just
You know?
snap your neck and just like cha.
Oh, jeez! What the? What is going? Oh, I don't.
Cha, cha.
Okay. Stop. He's going over there, and he's going to stand there, but he's going to stare at the wall in the same way that they started, and he's
You
going
just
to go.
grab your neck and just like trying to make you sleep.
Okay, stop. Okay. Okay.
And that brings us to scene. So I have to know, do you fall asleep from him putting you in a sleep hold or something?
The thing is that I was I mean, probably, if anything, right? Like the whole point is that he's not truly or fully aware that this kind of happens, right? Like it's
Right.
kind of like he's like very competent and he's very like he's typically composed, but there's obviously something wrong with him, and he knows there's something wrong with him, but he's trying to play off the fact that it's not. I was definitely going to lean into the fact that like towards the end for sure that he was going to stare at the wall in the same way that he got found, and he was just going to start saying stuff like random stuff that they wouldn't may have been perceptive to.
All right. The voting, the star rating is open, by the way, in chat, so you can put in your star rating for the performance of Phon. The GM can both can put theirs also in Discord. So while that's going on, Taylor, what did you think of Phon's performance?
I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's just the customer service horror into the sci-fi horror of like, oh, there's something wrong with you, but I can't tell you that. So it's just like the super happy is like, yep, we're gonna go over here now. Hello. It's just like entertaining someone while they're in a crisis is just so good. And then snapshot to like go to sleep. I could feel the regret of why is this happening on my shift, and it was.
So Mac, what did you think?
Like,
oh, sorry.
And it's just the like I'm fine, nothing's fine, like the holding it all in. But like in the beginning, it was so smooth, and then it got less and less smooth, and then snarky. I like the snarky parts of your character that came out Phon. I think that was really fun. It made me laugh, made me giggle, and like just like the immediate escalation of everything was really, really fun.
Mac, what did you think of Phon's performance?
I think he described his actions so clearly that I can hook some conflict on his character and just let it play on the story. It's so easy for me to be a DM for him, to be a GM for him. It's like, okay, I don't have to do anything. I just react to what he do, and it's so great. It's so beautiful. You're good. You're good girl. You're good guys.
All right. Well, we're going to move on to the next one. Taylor, are you and Penny ready for the scene discovery? What genre is there a genre you like? We're going to go to the Dice of Destiny screen. By the way, it is brought to you by Only Crits Dice. And if you use ZealZaddy when you go to buy dice there, you will save 12%. Maybe one of these days we'll get it to 20. So is there a genre that you would like to see, Penny?
Ooh wee. Something would work great with my accent would be lovely. I'm not seeing anything on the wheel that's like Southern garden vibe. So a space opera, maybe?
We can make it work.
Space operas.
I'm all about sci-fi. I love sci-fi so much. I was so sad when sci-fi horror was taken already, but
there's more sci-fi on there.
I could think of two better people to do sci-fi horror, honestly. So that came out beautifully.
Well, let's just roll the dice and find out what you're getting. I mean, usually when people say they love sci-fi, they get cozy or something. It's something completely the opposite. Oh,
do I get my garden anyway?
You get to pick.
Ooh-wee.
So
am I doing a thing? What's happening?
Yeah, Penny.
Oh,
look at the wheel. Pick your genre.
Oh man! I thought I could just throw in Southern debutante.
Well, that's a character. You could probably add that to this thing.
Let's live anywhere.
Let's do modern magic.
Okay, cool. Very interesting. That you can definitely use your accent with. All right, let's get the scene prompts to them, and you'll be in a moment. You'll be put into the cone of silence. We don't have to do that now because it's been created. And you'll have 3 minutes to read the scene prompt and be prepared for whatever your scene is going to bring to you. When you come back, Taylor, you will begin the scene when you start reading or summarizing the narrative entry, the entrance. So as soon as they are in.
So what's everyone's favorite kind of cone?
I mean, is pyramid a cone? It's not. I mean, traffic cone is my least favorite, probably.
Ice cream?
Yes,
Like,
that is the best
I
cone.
love that too.
I was thinking of like one of those like dunce hat cones. Those are like cones. Like those are one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
The ones where somebody gets like put in timeout. You gotta put them on their head. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if they're getting their material.
There's something called a pizza cone now.
What?
What?
That sounds like uniquely American. Is that like?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know.
just saw it. I think it's like theme park food.
Yep. And I'll get to that in a moment. I do want to make sure that they are in the cone of silence, though. And I think they're still there.
You
So I
put the
think you're
cone on
working
me.
that. Okay.
Beam me up.
And when they go in, they are now in. Why don't we talk to Mac and find out what Mac has been up to lately? I would love to know. Mac, where can people find you? What have you been doing or playing or creating lately?
Okay, so I'm Mac. I'm from Thailand. If you guys don't know about me, but you can find me on almost every social media like Blue Sky, Instagram, anything, TikTok. You can find at Natapad Mac. I think they're visible on my screen, and now you can find me on Shattered Tabletop Gaming. I play the game Ravenwood Grove, which is with the Hearts actual play. We have like 6 episodes right now, but you can watch it in every last Friday of every month. So the episode 7 is on last Friday of in this month. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can see past live video on YouTube in the same name, Shattered Tabletop Gaming. And also in the same channel, I'm gonna play Blade in the Dark actual play live on stream every first Wednesday of every month, which is tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you miss it, you can see it in YouTube, same name. Oh, I forgot to mention Ravenwood Grove with the Hearts actual play is like I'm gonna play as a magical girl or boy in the American somewhere, high school, something like that. And Blade in the Dark, we're gonna play in like the late Victorian era, something like that. Yeah, I think that's all from me.
All right. Well, this scene, by the way, was submitted by our own Nekola the Druid, and they are promoting diversity saves, of course. And it is inspired by Tales from the Corner Coven, Horrors, and the Bodega Cats Who Slay Them, a one-page TTRPG by Jonaya Kemper. So I think that is super cool. I'd love to see interesting new scenes come in. And let me see. I think we should be getting near the end of that 3-minute period.
Look, I think we realized Nicole forgot to start the timer, but
Oh,
yeah.
they're at 3 minutes. I'm sure of that.
All right, we're gonna bring them back in.
Just pull them back.
Pull it back because we forgot to start the timer on time.
That's okay. I got some extra bits in there. I'm excited.
So Taylor and Penny, how you feeling about your scene? You ready to rock it?
I read it, and we will fly by the seat of our pants now.
You're wearing the right headset. I'd send for it. I'll say that much.
That is the heart of improv. All right, Taylor, as soon as you begin the read or begin your speaking of the read, however you're going to do it, the timer will begin, but the scene is yours.
Somebody is typing, I can hear. The sun is setting slowly over the western skyline, and the streetlights begin to turn on one by one. A rustling can be heard in the alleyway as two feline friends are rummaging through the bags humans have so carelessly tossed aside. They are the smallest coven in this neighborhood, but they are determined to protect Big Al's Bodega from the horde of undead rats that will appear when the sun is set. They need one more spell component. Hopefully, they can find it in the alley. And as we are rummaging through the trash, would you like to describe your fun feline?
So I am a senior tuxedo cat, whimsied with age. I spend most of my days curled up on the top shelf. And, I like chips. And the chip rack is where I like to spend a bunch of my time in the bodega. How y'all doing?
And with you is your very high energy, addle-brained companion, Whiskers, pouncer of leaves, constantly distracted and a little scruffy looking, notched ears and rarely ever groomed, and currently in a panic.
Oh, geez, I'm real sorry. Felix, I'm really sorry. We can find it. We can find it again. We've got the chip bag. We've got the leaves, and we've got just a little bit of vomit right there. That's what else we need. But I may or may not have misplaced the chicken bone again.
Whiskers, we cannot complete our ritual without a chicken bone. It is very important. Where did you put it? When's the last time you saw it?
Well, I had it right in this corner, right next to the dumpster, and then there was this real pretty lady cat that came by, and I wanted to say hi, and then there was a really nice lady that gave me a French fry. I don't know if I'm supposed to eat those, but I had it anyway, and it was really good. Yes. Yes.
Listen, okay? Listen, I need you to focus, okay?
Okay.
The chicken bone, did you give it to the lady?
And he just stares into space for far too long.
Hey. Focus up.
Okay.
Just pay attention. We're going to run through it one at a time, okay? You were in the alley. Dumpster. Yes. Lady. Then what had happened was
I turned around and it was just gone.
Did you see anything else around you?
I saw leaves, which is what I got right there. I got more.
Whiskers?
I got more for the yes. Yes.
I'm gonna need you to focus up, okay? The problem is this is very pinky in the brain, and I need you to use your brains so that we can complete this task, okay? I love you. Like, we from the same litter. But right now you're on my nerves, and I'm about to cut you up if you keep playing the games. Where is the chicken bone?
I told you I don't know where it is. Maybe we can find another one in the dumpster.
Okay. You're probably right. Let's go back to the last place you saw it. I'm going to shuffle right behind you. You show me where you last saw it, okay?
Okay. And he very sheepishly, with his little ears down, shuffles over to these two green gunky dumpsters that are next to Al's bodega, and it is ripe smelling. It is a summer afternoon, but to you two, perhaps that smells delicious. I put it right here under the dumpster because I thought I wouldn't lose it there, but I lost it there.
Right. Okay, so do you have any other suggestions? I really don't know. I mean, we're here and it's not where you left it, and you're not real good at recollecting your thoughts or details. What do you suggest we use instead? Because it looks like you got a few bones.
I could kill a pigeon.
A pigeon. A pigeon is not a chicken, though, is it?
Is it in the same family?
No.
Okay. I could I'll look for one. I'll look for one. And I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I'll look for one. And he
Where are you gonna find a chicken in the city?
well, not a chicken, but maybe a chicken bone, because sometimes in the bodega they have like those little like chicken packs with like the plastic on it, and it's got like the little chickens on the
Okay.
inside.
Whisk. Here's
Yes.
the thing, right? If we do not cast this protection spell, the bodega burns down. So it's kind of important that we actually get the right thing. So
When did the rats learn fire?
The rats? Ain't no. What are you doing? We're cats. How are there rats around here? Are you bad at your job?
The undead rats. They're gonna come if we don't cast the spell.
Undead.
Did they learn the powers of fire?
Okay. Well,
This is news to me. I gotta get in this dumpster. And
it sounds like we need holy water more than chicken bones.
And he's rummaging around in this dumpster, and he's looking so sheepish and so lost and so scared.
Felix, couldn't you help me look? You're better looking. You're a better looker than I am.
Whisk. Look, I wasn't here when the item was lost. I can only see as much as you can see. And I am looking as hard as you are. Are you looking hard right now?
I'm looking really hard, I promise.
Whisk, you got to have us messed up. Like, okay, I have an idea. Let's see what's in the bodega. We can check the chip aisle. Surely there's got to be some sort of rotisserie chicken or something in there, an actual chicken. We ain't doing no pigeons.
Okay.
Well, let's go inside real fast.
Comes out covered in trash, a little banana peel on his head. And you hop in through an open window in the bodega that Al keeps open for you. And the lights are off. It has been closed. And in a beautiful case on the third shelf is a pack of rotisserie chicken wings that someone forgot to put away for the night.
Okay, Whisk, here's what you're going to do. You are going to do this. This is your task to complete because you messed it up. You are going to jump your happy, scraggly self up there and get a new chicken bone.
Okay, yes, I promise. I'm sorry again. And he, with his little claws, there's a lot of skittering, there's a lot of thunking. And he gets up into the fridge and nudges this pack of chicken off of the little fridge shelf, and in doing so, accidentally shuts himself inside.
And in that moment, out of nowhere, the zombie rats show up and bless. So the poor Felix now has to defend the bodega on they's lovely own and attempt to save Whiskers, who is still now screaming inside of the device.
Get the chicken. I'm stuck in here. You get the chicken bone. You go save the bodega. I'll do something about the rats.
And he's like trying to get his little paws out from under the fridge case. But the chicken is right there in front of you. If you would like to try and cast the spell.
Oh, okay. Well, look at that. The bone's right here. Let's go ahead and do the bippity boppity boo. You didn't help at all. You were not helpful. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make sure this spell doesn't protect you. You don't get to be back here no more. The zombie rats immediately attack poor Whiskers, Pouncer of Leaves.
And as you walk back into the alley with this chicken bone in your little mouth, you're able to cast this little circle next to this weird puddle of vomit and this bunch of leaves in this chip bag, and they all glow with this somehow bright brown, like a bright nasty little brown light, and the chicken on the chicken bone immediately dissipates, and it's just that bone crackling with these strange runes that only you understand. And as the chittering of rats encroaches closer and closer, and you feel a horde of vermin around you coming out from the walls, coming out from the dumpster, coming down from the roof, this wave of light emanates from you, and they are all shoved out to the sky. And from years and years to come, many people will comment on the day that it rained rats. And that is the scene.
Huzzah.
That was just amazing. Oh my God, you two are just the best cats. It felt like lived experience. MC. Oh, by the way, we should have voting open now on Twitch, so you can give a star rating to the performers. And while that's going on, Mac, what did you think of Penny's performance? I think you're on mute.
Oh, you are muted, my friend.
Sorry, I forgot that I'm muted. I think the personality, the character's personality is so clear. It's so I think it's so interesting. They have some mystery, but also some fancy in there. So I love the character like this, and it's like every word that comes from the character is some kind of like have something change in the scene all the time. So I love it. Yeah.
Nice. Taylor, what did you think of the scene that Penny gave to you? By the way, you two can vote. The two GMs can vote in Discord.
I loved your character of like this kind of tired older sister. Just like I loved how you kind of turned it on his head and was like directing me. like you were like, no, you're gonna do this. I loved how those like strong character choices you made. And it like really challenged me to like be like, okay, what's another problem? What's another problem I can make? I'm making you problems. And like I really liked in the end where I could just like put my character away and let your character shine in the end, and it just made me very happy. She's such a I just loved her as this like stern, like sassy, like you messed up, you're gonna do this kind of a person, and I appreciated that. I think it made the scene very, very interesting.
All right. Well, they should be okay. They are finished with the voting in chat, so we're going to move to the third scene, which is Green's first scene. How you feeling, Green?
I'm a little nervous, but it's okay. It's okay.
Mac, you good? You ready?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm so excited.
Let's see what genre you guys get. Let's go spin the Dice of Destiny, brought to you by Only Crits Dice, of course.
Oh my gosh, that was so close.
So this is fantasy, but it is city fantasy, as opposed to, say, urban fantasy, which is more of a modern thing. I think. We'll find out when you get the scene. All right. In a moment, you'll be put into the cone of silence. You'll have 3 minutes to... Now I have to do it too.
Beam them up.
Beam them up into the cone of silence. You'll have 3 minutes to read the scene and get the information in and prepare. When you come back, Mac, you will be guiding Green through their first scene. Let's get them in. And after they're in, Penny, I'm going to chat with you a little bit about the things you've been up to and are doing and all of that stuff. And oh my gosh, you have such a long list of cool things. All right. They're in the cone of silence. So Penny, you do a lot of stuff.
I have, yeah. I've had a
Gardening
very
and
interesting.
horticulture.
Oh yeah. So hi y'all. My name is Penny Saver. I am a gardening and sustainable living content creator on Blue Sky exclusively. I grow my own food. I have been doing so for about 5 years. I started in COVID, learned to love it. I was a designer before then and photographer. I've done many designs. I've done work for the Olympics. I actually designed, I have to see if it's close enough to me, but I designed the Lenny to Legend boxcar. It's not in arm's distance right now. That was at the New York Comic Con, I think last year, maybe the year before. Let's see. That's a pretty good run through of the bulk of what I do.
But you also make soap.
Oh,
and
yes.
make
Sorry. You're
dice candles. Oh my
So
God.
yes, I just started a Patreon literally yesterday. There's nothing in the store yet, but it's going to be open at the end of the month. But I make like a massive 20-sided die, and this is a candle in particular, but I also make this out of soap. I also made my favorite soaps this week. It's going to look wrong right now, but it does say gay bar the right way when it's made. It just looks wrong right now, but I make little rainbows on them, and sometimes I'll make glitter ones, and sometimes they're clear, and they have flowers from my garden. Like I'll literally use like my own mint, my own lemon balm, cilantro, whatever. It's kind of like the scents that are put in it. I actually grow them.
And what about any actual plays or TTRPG things that you're in or have been in or are looking to get in?
So I audition for whatever. I'll sign up for anything. I've been on TV a handful of times. I've been on Let's Make a Deal with Wayne Brady twice. And
Wow.
and I've been on You Bet Your Life with Jay Leno twice as well. I was also cast on MasterChef during Generations. I got really sick during filming. They flew me out there and everything. I felt really, really bad about it. But I grow my food. They were really intrigued by it, but that fell through. But yeah, I constantly like whatever, just stuff online. If I see that they're looking for a warm body and personality, I'm here to give that.
Well, you definitely have a lot of personality. We love to have people who love to improv and perform on camera with other cool improv and TTRPG actual play performers. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are just a few seconds away from everyone, from the two of them coming out of the cone of silence. And once they are, we will be ready to go. All right. And there they are. All right. Green, Mac. Are you ready?
Yeah,
I
I think
think-
I'm ready.
I think
All
so.
right.
I didn't realize when we were in the cone that we wouldn't be able to talk to each other. So
Oh no. You'll
I'm
give
okay.
each other secrets away. Mac, it begins when you begin the narrative. The scene is yours.
Okay. A small candlelit back room in Wardashar's most exclusive jeweler's shop. Dark velvet drapes, glass cases, a single white dark gemstone on a velvet cushion between two people. Satro, the jeweler, sell white diamonds, rare deep colored stones from ancient forbidden mines, priceless artifacts of great mystic. They are in fact cheap flawed diamonds that die with a secret alchemical process and sell to the city's elite for the fortune. Talef has just been offered one. Talef just said something that made Satro get down his slope. He just said like, oh, this jewel is magnificent.
I agree. It's gorgeous in color, but I've never seen a gem cut like this hold such a deep dark red so eloquently before. Tell me, how did you do it?
Not like how I do it. It just come from, what should I say, some magic, some mystery, some story.
So you don't
Yeah.
actually know how it works?
No, I know what it worked, but I don't want to say it in front of my client right now.
All right. I
Um,
can respect that. What is the cost that you're looking for such a jewel?
its cost. Oh, it's so priceless. I I have done so many things to this jewel to make it so powerful. But who knows? What do you know?
Whatever you can tell me. If you are so secure about the power of this jewel, how about you give me a demonstration? We could go to somewhere private.
Okay. He just let Talef go to the back and let you describe your character, please.
Tarev has clothing befitting of somebody that is elite status, a merchant of herself, but more of somebody who goes around buying goods to then travel and sell them somewhere else. So probably the type of clientele that you're used to. She's wearing a long, dark velvet cloak and underneath a black dress. Fairly elegant, but not so much that it seems gaudy during the daytime. Her hair is tied up in pearls and jewels as well. And she's standing at a solid 5'8", a woman in her 30s, well learned, well traveled.
He just lead you the way and just like, this jewel. Let's say they have some modification, but not in the bad way, in the good way. They have some magic that you can just make some wish happen, make some wish come true. But it's just the story of this jewel that I heard about it, but it may be not that kind of deep that much. But what are you looking for?
I think she picks up the jewel from the cushion and examines it even more closely. And she'll say, I'm looking for something that I have not encountered yet. And sadly, I feel like this is nothing but a cheap trick.
No, it's not a cheap trick. It's a miracle. It's a magic.
But yet you tell me it's just a story. So go on, make a wish.
Yeah. He just grabbed the jewel. Just closed his eye. And just opened his eye. I wish it. I don't know when it happened, but do you want to try?
Fine, if I get one for free. And she'll take the stone, close her eyes just like Zastro did, and say it in her mind as she wished for her hair to change color. Something that you could see right away if it was true. So she opens her eyes and looks down to the ends of her hair. What does it look like?
Uh, what you see is what the color of your hair?
Her hair was originally black.
Black. Is still black, but when he grabbed the jewel back, he just like look at your hair, and your hair start they have some wind coming in the room and something like that. And it's just like, oh, so you wish something about something on your body, right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know when it will happen, but it's gonna happen.
I don't think you made a sale here today, sir.
No. Stop. I know you want something so good, so magical, so yeah. I'm gonna say, if you don't want it, you can just leave this door and just go live your life. And if you want it, I will give you some 50 gold piece. I look to you.
You'll pay me to sell this stone off to someone else? Am I understanding that correctly?
No,
No. What
I'm
was it?
up for you.
Okay. I still don't see the worth in that. If you have something else, you can let me know. I heard rumors that you did hold something magnificent, but I suppose they're not true.
It's just dumb people that think that I don't have magical thing. But you, I know you are a smart people, smart person in this town. I know you are the most smartest people that I haven't seen in my entire life.
All right. How about 20 gold pieces?
Do you want to disrespect me?
Yep. It feels like you're doing that to me. Well, if we can't come to an agreement, then I will leave. But it was nice meeting you.
Oh,
And-
wait. 45 gold piece.
30.
45.
40.
40. 40 it is. So,
40 it is. Thank you. It was a pleasure doing business. And she'll leave the establishment and hold up the stone. And she'll say, man, this is cheap, but I could probably sell it for 80 and go on her way.
it's just like, oh, that's bitch. Unseen. Oh, it's so hard to be a GM.
It's hard to haggle.
I think you did great. I think that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right. Now that you're back, Taylor, what did you think of Green's scene?
I think it was really, really interesting and compelling. It's like one of those soft conflicts of like, there's nothing explosive happening, but you can feel the tension in the room. And I liked how you played this very like, I know what I'm doing. This is ridiculous kind of a thing to this kind of like snake oil salesman. And I I think you kept your composure and you kept that like hard line of the character like really, really well.
Nice. By the way, voting is open in chat if you want to put in your vote. Mac, what did you think of the scene that Green challenged you with?
I'm gonna say to my part first. I think it's so hard to play some character that is like is good at deception, something like that, and I'm not used to it. But yeah, I love how she do with her character. It's just like, what should I say? It's so soft. It's not like it's not. It doesn't have to have some surprise thing or something like that. It's just like you come in mystery way and you do your job, and what should I say? It is like show not tell more. It show more than tell, and I like this style. It's just my taste that I like it. Yeah.
All right. I think that voting is almost complete. It's not quite done, but it'll be done in a second, I'm sure. In the meantime, we will be preparing now for Taylor and Phon, their first scene together. So vote. Oh, we will be preparing for break. I never remember break ever. In any game I run, I'll run a 5-hour game and forget break. It's the worst. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Let's take a break real quick. See you in a few. 5 minutes.
Bye.
We are on to the second half of the show, and we're going to go right into our scenes. Although I do want to say that if you want to donate, you can donate and pick a genre, give someone advantage on the genre roll, put some towards the Donor's Choice Awards. So we are doing this for Diversity Saves. So this is a charitable show, and we hope that you help out with some of that stuff if you have the wherewithal. So our next scene is with Taylor and Phon. How are you feeling?
Pretty
You
good.
ready to
I'm feeling
tear up the screen?
Do my best, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we're ready
All right.
to go.
Let's see what the Dice of Destiny gives you. Brought to you by Only Crits Dice, of course.
Oh, we were right there.
We were so close
We
to
were
our
literally
sci-fi
right there.
dream. Oh, and I stole this. I stole this from Mac too. I'm so sorry, Mac.
That's fine. I want to see too. Okay.
I'll do this in your honor. This is for you.
Thank you.
Cozy. By the way, we get cozy like almost every show. I don't know why. It's just like the magical scene that always comes up out of 20. All right. So the two of you will get your scene prompts sent to you in Discord in a second. You'll be put into the cone of silence, and you will have 3 minutes to read the scene and prepare. And when you come back, Taylor, when you begin the narrative, you'll be starting the scene. So let's get them in. And while they're in, I'm going to interview Green for a moment, see what they've been up to. Let's get them in first, though. Make sure they're in. Okay, they're both in.
Okay.
All right,
They're in the cone.
Green. So what are you? What? Obviously, you're a TTRPG player.
Yes.
GM also,
Yes. Yes.
and GM. So tell us about the kind of stuff you love, where they can find you, and some of the shows you're on.
There's lots of stuff I love. I'm kind of just like a multifaceted lover of things. There's not a lot of things that I don't like, except for Nazis. But anyway,
You're on the right show.
uh,
No one here likes the Nazis.
exactly.
Modern or
Um,
hit past, by the way.
Exactly. So my name, I go by Green on the internet. My name is Grete. I am a GM and a player for since I've been playing consistently since about 2019. I've been doing AP for less than a year now, actually. I did my first actual play a couple years ago, but that was just like a one shot, one off thing. But I've been making TTRPG content for a minute because I did paid GMing in person for a while, and that catapulted me to um, making content and then trying my own stuff, and now I'm streaming and raising money and a bunch of people's stuff all the time now, um, which I'm very grateful for. And it stems from my love of theater. I did theater for college, and I went to a special performing arts high school. I did all that jazz. So it all comes from a love of performing, I guess, and telling stories. So yeah, I'm that green thing on social media. I am part of Hilarity Save RPG. We just did our first. We're currently still doing our first streaming show, which is The Valley, that I'm GMing with. The cast is a total of 25 people. It's an anthology that rotates, and we're gonna do our last cast chat actually tomorrow night. Um, and you're just going to get to know the cast. People get to donate to try to influence the story, and the whole story is about seeing how humans can work with nature to make sure that we're taking care of the world that we live in.
I think you
And
need Penny in
yeah,
that.
That'd be great. If I do it again next year somehow, I'll keep you in my thoughts, you know. But we're raising money for Clean Water Fund, and I'm very proud of it. We're
Beautiful.
about 80% to our fundraising goal. So
Wonderful.
Mhm.
That was about as perfect as it gets. We're about 5 seconds from them coming out of the cone of silence. It's almost like you have like memorized the timing of your delivery of these things. And they should be coming back. All right, I see them coming back. Taylor and Phon, how you feeling? Are you feeling ready for this?
I'm feeling good. This one's
Sometimes
gonna.
sometimes cozy does not mean easy or
Mhm.
childlike. It can be cozy and hit some pretty challenging topics, and I believe this is a scene that can do that. All right. So Taylor, when you begin the narrative intro, the timer begins. So the scene is yours.
Okay. A bright kitchen in a bay view home, mid morning, tea, scones, and a cat asleep on a chair. Two members of the Murder Mavens book club are comparing notes on the recent death of Brindlewood Bay's most beloved and privately most disliked garden show judge. Everyone agrees it was a heart attack, but the Murder Mavens aren't so sure. And as we sit at this nice little kitchen table, perfectly adorned with doilies and tea sets and scones, who do we see sitting across from Dot?
Across from Dot is Marva, excuse me, 70 years old, wrinkled face, but very stern. She has very harsh crow's feet beneath her eyes, but she is very poised, despite the fact that her age seems to have caught up to her in different kinds of ways. But she seems pretty intense, kind of looking at looking at Dot across from the table, swirling her tea. So Dot, you came here this morning, and of course, I mean, the whole neighborhood's talking about it. You know, the untimely accident of, our good friend, the garden show.
Yes, yes, yes. It was a terrible, terrible thing to happen to somebody in their prime. You know, they had so much growing and learning to continue to do. Yes. Um,
Mhm.
well, I've completely ruled out the Hendersons. And she pulls out a book.
Oh, finally. Yes, of course. This is what we were trying to get into. And they pull out a huge tome of notes they've been taking out because they have nothing better to do than flipping through. Everyone discusses about the heart attack, but personally, I think it could have potentially been the trolley. Perhaps, a little bit of a railroad accident, if anything. I mean, or it could have been foul play, if anything. You never know. Truly, you never know. Oh, just the details, the details. Everyone sort of goes over that. Do you happen to know anything, or have heard anything specific? No.
Well, I wonder, you know, I wonder many things. Well, the Hendersons, they've been out of town for weeks, you know. And I believe they had just made up with our lovely Judge Leanna, and
Mhm.
so I don't think that they would have any reason, although many people would have reasons with that woman. But uh I just can't see this as anything but foul play. Can you? Like, this woman ran a 5K not 2 weeks ago, and yes, you know, runners do get heart attacks, but her heart was pumping twice as hard as any of ours, and I just don't
Of
think,
course.
I really don't think it could have been that.
Of course. Dot, I mean, please, right? We're, no longer our young and spry selves, but even, and still, I could appreciate a good job or two, but I mean, a heart attack, really? I mean, I'm not kicking over anytime soon, even and I'm, in my 70s. I just don't think that a heart attack could be the way to do it. You mentioned some of the other neighbors as well. Do you potentially think that they could have had a hand in it?
Well, as unpopular as our dear deceased Leanna has been in later years,
Mhm.
I don't quite think anybody in the neighborhood specifically would have any reason to do the deed, but perhaps someone who worked a little more closely with her.
Oh, really? Do you have any ideas? I mean, of course, that's a specific set of words to take.
So I wonder, and when I say I wonder, I mean I wandered over to the um
Mm.
to a specific place, and I may or may
Well, do
not have
tell.
found.
I mean, it's simply
Yeah,
just the two of us. Why? Why hold any secrets, right? I mean, I can tell you whatever it is that I saw.
so
Where
you know
exactly
the
did you wander?
treasurer,
Mm-hmm. Of
you know
course I do.
the
Yes.
Chelsea, very
Yes.
tight-lipped girl.
Mm-hmm.
She Well, I found her little book, that little book she
Oh.
keeps for the Garden Society.
Mm.
And, well, I've never been good at math, but it's
Mm.
just the numbers just weren't adding up.
Oh, yes. A couple of misplaced calculations here and there. Of course, I understand. Tight-lipped. But did she happen to say anything? Did you, say anything? Do you talk to her or after you had mentioned to find her book or, anything that might be more condemning or?
Well, in my concerns, I didn't exactly get the chance to speak to her. I was doing a cookie drop off.
But you found her book.
And yes, well, perhaps she just wasn't as tight-fisted as she usually is, and she goes
Hmm.
to adjust the setting on the oven, and she's like whisking some more batter, and she's like cooking as she's talking to you, and you can tell that her movements are a little nervous.
Yes, definitely clocked that for sure. She's Marva is squinting a bit with her. Even though Dot's back is turned, there's definitely a bit more of a glare that's back there. It's only fair. I mean, you said that she wasn't as tight-fisted as she may have seemed, but I've never known her to be very loose-handed or anything of the sort. Where did you find this book? Surely it wasn't
Oh,
waiting on the windowsill for the birds to carry off, right?
no, 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 of course not. It's well, she was. Did you see how Leanna was speaking to her the other day? And they seem to
Hmm.
have quite a intense conversation.
Oh
Do you think
yes,
Leanna may have found something out about
oh,
the books being not as they should
perhaps,
be in order?
perhaps that definitely is a possibility, if anything. I mean, I've seen, of course, the argument it is they had heard across the neighborhood, and me, minding my own business out on the front porch, ears open, eyes always watchful, was paying attention as best as I could, right? And even still, despite that, I still can't quite understand what they were arguing about. Do you happen to know?
Well, you know how Leanna passed her up as she stepped on her a bit when becoming the judge all those few years ago, and Chelsea's
Oh,
always had a bit of a grudge against it. And let's be honest, who doesn't have a grudge against poor deceased Leanna?
that's true. Even somebody like you, right?
Like me. Oh, darling, no, 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 no. I'm much
Right,
too old to
right.
be that angry about affairs such as these anymore.
I mean, of course. I mean, we're getting up there in age. What purpose would we have to pay attention to any happenings that might be around us at the time? Yes.
Well, the happenings are it's our entertainment nowadays, darling, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's not every day that somebody talks about, potentially a heart attack, if anything, right? Once again, we're old, but by all means, I just don't. It just doesn't add up to me, And please speak freely. I mean, you are in my home. There's simply nothing wrong with being a little bit more, what do they say? Loose-lipped, if anything.
Do you think I'm hiding something from you, Marva?
Dear,
I know that
no.
look.
What? Oh, please. I'm just inquiring on the behavior of a friend. If anything, you've come over here, walked into my house, and I've given you the best hospitality possible. I'm just saying, if there's something on your mind, it's best to spill it before, whoever kicks the bucket, right? Man, it could be any of us next.
Fine. You trust me, don't you?
Of course I do.
Well, when I say I wandered, over. I actually wandered over to the garden club. You know, I've been trying to get in for years. They won't let me in just because I'm growing a few invasive things.
Of course.
Well, when I went over to the garden club, I couldn't help but accidentally let myself into the treasurer's office, and then I accidentally may or may not have hidden in the closet, and then I accidentally may or may not have overheard some things that I probably should not have
Oh.
overheard.
Oh, do tell, by all means. I mean, this is just an accident, right? So perhaps you could have been mistaken in what you have heard, right? Just a mistake. Small.
Leanna was sleeping with Chelsea's husband.
Oh, goodness me. By all means, sleeping with her husband, perhaps we might have the culprit right there.
I know, and he's not even that good of a looker. I don't know why they were fighting over him. They should have just kissed themselves already.
Oh, please. Yes, by all means. I mean, he's older than her. If they 90? Really? By all means. It's ridiculous. But
I don't understand what kind of things they could have been getting up to.
neither do I, but I think we have our culprit very much so. And she places her teacup down, ruffles down her blouse. Shall we? And she holds her hand out for them to go talk to some more denizens of the neighborhood.
Absolutely. Arm in arm, they go and start rumors.
I think you're muted.
Yeah, you are muted, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. You two make really dangerous old ladies. I am not joining your sewing circle when I get old. All right. Voting is open in chat, so you can put in your star rating. Mac, what did you think of Phon's performance?
You're muted.
Okay, so when he play with me, he just like talk like he tell about his action more than speak, and I think in these scenarios he use his speaking part and it's going well. I think, yeah, it's just like everything with what he say is it is like the action itself too, and it's just like it's suited to the genre that you get to. I think, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
All right. Taylor, what did you think of the performance that Phon gave you as your old lady opponent?
I think it was really fun. It kind of felt like a chess game, where Marva, it was so subtle, but you could feel everything was like, you're hiding something, and you shouldn't be hiding something, and it's just like just wedging that in a little deeper every time, and just like kind of prying open the secrets was really really fun. I had a lot of fun playing like kind of the contrast to that of like trying to like, oh, I wasn't snooping. I wasn't doing anything wrong. And I think it was I love those two old ladies. There's two old biddies, and I think they go to the hair salon and just like chat it up about the happenings of the town, and I think it's fantastic.
Nice. So I think we have hit the end of the voting. The GMs can vote in Discord, by the way, now. All right, the next group is going to be Mac and Penny. Are you feeling okay? You ready to find the genre that you'll be working out of?
Let's see what happens.
All right. Let's roll the dice of destiny and find out what Only Crits Dice is going to give you. Okay, so science fiction again, another sci-fi one. So we are hitting some sci-fi, just not with the people who keep wanting the sci-fi.
I'm not
just
used to I'm not used to this genre, but I'm gonna do my best.
All right. We're going to get you the scene prompts in a second, and then you'll be put into the cone of silence, of course. And once you're in, you will get no assistance from anyone out here or from chat. And when that's happening, I'm going to be interviewing Taylor a little bit. I think that we're dropping them in. One more in.
Yahoo!
Yes. So Taylor, now don't talk about them. Talk about yourself. What have you been doing that's really cool lately?
I am casting currently for a charity stream this summer called Gaze and Phase. It is to raise money for the Trans Lifeline. I'm very, very excited. It's going to be all LGBTQ table, and I've pitched it as we are killing draconic Ronald Reagan, which
That was awesome. I mean, he
I'm
did
really,
look
I'm really
scaly and
excited.
like a dragon, so
Certainly something scaly and gross. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for it. There's a lot of really good applications so far, and it's going to be very hard to like sift through everything just to find a 5-person table. But I'm just so excited. This is like the first stream that I've DM'd that I'm going to be DMing. So I've
nice.
been like writing, and it's been nerve-wracking for me as a DM, but I'm very excited for it.
Have you played in a lot of streams previous to that? Have you been active in the actual plays for a while now?
Oh yeah, I've been I'm a part of Hilarity Save RPG. We've been around for almost 3 years now. Minds Never Matter season 1 just wrapped up. And we ended up around like 50 something episodes, which was way more than we had originally projected, but it's so much fun. And then we have our summer series coming out. But I've done like I'm like everywhere. I've done like a lot of different stuff. I've been on diversity saves before. About 2 years ago, I did the Haunted Holidays, which was really, really fun. And I am currently doing a Pendragon game with Tabletop Misfits that's going to be releasing soon. I'm not sure exactly when the release date is going to be, but that system is really fun. I really like just playing a bunch of different systems. I've done like Roll for Shoes. I've done like the Dungeon Dropouts charity stream that they did this year. And I'm just trying to get my chops as a DM like boosted up a little more because that's not I'm very confident as a player. As a DM, it's like, oh, I'm controlling so much and it's very scary.
Well, this is a good show to practice your GMing. You get forced into things that are very unexpected.
Oh yes, but it's very, very fun.
Even though we haven't put it's your producer, Nekola. We haven't put out the promo yet. Taylor is going to come back on Diversity Saves for our July fundraiser event to play Hot Librarians, which looks like the funniest TTRPG I've ever seen.
I can't wait to be a sexy librarian. That's kind of like my gender, you know?
Fantastic. So everyone should be coming back in just a moment. Thank you, by the way, Taylor, for joining us tonight and sharing a little about yourself and your shows.
Of course. I don't stop talking, you know?
Mac and Penny, how you feeling? Are you ready for your scene?
I am.
All right, Mac, the scene begins when you begin the narrative. So the scene is yours.
A beige government processing office. Fluorescent lights. A few flicker. Motivational posters peeling off the walls. A long queue snakes out the door behind the PC. Across the saturated desk sits a minister compliant officer surrounded by towering stack of identical gray folders. A small plaque reads, "Your patient is a service to the state." You saw like a minister compliant officer, like she is looking not too old, but you feel like she's have some black eye or some many things that look like she haven't slept much, and just like, "Hi, what's your name?"
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Gary.
Okay, so what is your citizen code?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that for me, please?
Okay, what your citizen ID code?
Yes, my citizen ID. It is 4765431.
Just look to check in your folder and just like, interesting. Interesting. So why you come here?
Yes, ma'am. I have a family member that's sick right now, and I actually need to travel to go see them, before, they may pass. It's kind of a problem. I need to get this worked out rather quickly. Thank you for your help in this matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you as far as I can, but what is your what is to say? What is your family names so I can check it out?
My family name is Saver. Now that's an S and A with a Y in there, and then it's a V, an E, followed by an R. That's the family name, Saver.
Ever.
Yes.
Okay, Ever. Let me check. Is she just paused for like a minute. Just like, okay, your profile is good. Your form is okay, but
Ma'am, is there a problem?
there's what should I say? I'm gonna be honest to you.
Mhm.
It's hard for us to decide if you can go or not.
So okay, I'm listen. This is actually something I need to get done rather quickly. Again, I have a very sick family member that I need to go and visit with. What seems to be the issue?
The issue is your citizen code number is like it's not it's not correct.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't think that I understand.
I think your citizen code that you're giving me is not the same in the form.
I mean, ma'am, how do we create a solution to this issue? I'm telling you right now that if I don't get to see my family member, I'm about to start cutting motherfuckers up out here, okay?
I'm gonna say this. I want you
What,
to
you want to be
see.
first in line?
I want you to go in there, but it's
Ma'am.
I want to, okay?
What
I
you're
want
wanting to do is be out here in the streets playing games, and I'm about to get street out here in here. If you do not let me see my family member, I'm telling you right now, in your face, you getting cut.
she just cry.
And listen, I eat tears for breakfast. Come for me.
I'm trying to help you, but
Oh, bless her. Somebody come get her because Gary's about to fight. Somebody, manager, get somebody out the back.
Please calm down. Calm down. She just grabbed the gun and just pointed at you. Calm down.
Oh, this is the game we played. Okay, we in the dark streets. Okay, you got it. I'm whipping out my blicky. Let's get real now. Let's play. Let's play the blicky games. What you gonna do?
You see that her hand is like shaking.
You scared, right? You're afraid now because you don't try and play it in my face. I done told you what my problem was. I came up here with the right intentions. I'm trying to see somebody before they out here, and you out here playing in my face, talking about causing problems and trying to make it harder than it needs to be. If you don't get up out my face, in the instance,
You don't know what I've been through, okay? I want everyone to go to see the family, to see your sick family. I want to, but it's so hard.
why are you feeding me your tears? I don't understand. Like you did, like I'm not. I'm gonna have to get like a to-go plate of tears from you because you think that that's who I am, and that's not who I am. I was very nice.
It's
I was-
nearly impossible to bring you to.
Ma'am, I know for sure that you just did not interrupt me. That's it. It's a wrap up. I dig in my bag. I break out the biggest blicky. And I just start blowing cats away.
She just grabbed the cash and just put it back to your bag.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
Bit by bit. Bits by bit. Just say like, I'm
no,
sorry.
Listen, here's what you're gonna do for me, okay? So I run this. You get me a private plane for me to see my peoples. You understand what I'm saying, right? Go get somebody with a bigger hat, a bigger badge, a bigger something. I need somebody with something that's bigger than what you got going on in front of me right now. I need somebody that's in charge of what's happening because I am going and you are not stopping me. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not me that gonna stop you. It's the other person.
Who's the other person? I have just killed a whole lobby full of people.
I'm just a little person. I'm just an officer that have to do with the fight that it's nearly impossible that I can bring anyone to go.
Is it feeding time already? Is it feeding time already? Why are you feeding me the tears though? That's what I don't. Do you not understand that is what gives me my power? It gives me the power to cut. Like, so now when I go past you, everybody else is wrapped up. Because you messed up my whole day. It could have been cool. It could have been fine. I could have been like, man, Mima, I hate it. But Gary made it. Gary came. There wasn't this person at the compliance office acting a whole fool that I did not have to cut up.
She just stand up and she just there's some civilian camera. She just used her hand to cover the camera and just like, listen, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be as I can. This is the contact that we give you to get in there. You cannot go in there to this gate because there's so many people that never return. And yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Well, what I like to do is eliminate weights now, right? You remember how it was just like, oh man, like it's cool. I'm in a good mood and I'm having a good time. You ruined that. This sits on you. What I'm about to do next, which is about to wrap up from here to my loved one, that's on you. Now you have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day. And scene.
That is scene. That was the most violent scene of the night.
Oh my god, what are you doing to me?
Jesus Christ.
Mac, you are getting thrown into the fire of what GMing is tonight. That's how it works.
Oh my god, it's so tough to GM you guys, but I love it. It's very fun. Oh my god.
All right.
Voting
Voting for Penny is in chat now, so you can vote in chat. The GMs can vote. Taylor, what did you think of Penny's violent streak?
Let it be said that every character Penny plays will cut a bitch. That is the through line of all of them. I think it did get stuck at that climax for a long time. Like I think we ramped up right to it, and then like, oh crap, we have more time. So like dead bodies everywhere. Now we have to negotiate again. But I did like that your character went from, "Hi, ma'am, I'm here to do the thing," and then just going full blown nutso everywhere. And I really like that like switch up in a character. I think maybe we just got there a little too soon. And like we were
I
stuck
didn't
in
see
that.
the timer till the end. And I was like, dang. Oh well.
No, I know. That's okay.
Yeah, I didn't start it in time.
It's
I
okay.
didn't do that well. My bad.
Mac, what did you think of the way that Penny challenged you tonight as a GM, or in this scene? Not tonight, just this scene.
Scene. I think it's so hard to handle this kind of player. But I love it because I love chaotic things. I love how chaotic that situation can be. I haven't seen it coming. It's like I just think that there's gonna be some sadness, some dramatic, something like that. But this thing is so like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it can
And
be
I
like
love that. I love that.
All right, GMs, you can also put in your star ratings. I think that we have just finished the voting in chat. All right, we are on to our last scene of the night, which is Taylor and Green.
Yay, green.
How you feeling? You ready?
Absolutely. Green is one of the people I'm most comfortable like role playing with in the world. So I think we got this, Green. I think we got this.
All right, let's go to the Dice of Destiny and see what Only Crits Dice is going to give you. Is there a genre you would like it to land on? It doesn't matter now. You're getting cosmic horror.
Fun.
We literally were talking about this. We were like, we could do cosmic horror. I think cosmic horror would be fun.
Okay.
All right.
Eek.
The
Cone us
two
up.
of you will be going into the Cone of Silence. And when you do, I'm going to interview Phon for a few minutes, see what they've been up to. Once you are in, we're just a moment away. All right. And there they go. Phon, what have you been up to as of late?
Recently, I've been writing. So it won Game of the Year, but it's Expedition 33 for those of you who are aware of that game and have played that game. And I am currently writing a script essentially about the grief that a lot of the characters go through and how it relates to not only my personal story, but how a lot of us can learn something from a game like that. And that's kind of what it is I'm currently doing at the time. Other than that, and playing Path of Exile. It's been like hella fun. That's about it. Like,
But you also do a lot of voice work and show work. You want to talk
yes.
about that a little bit?
Of course, yeah. So I'm a show host and commentator for a variety of different video game companies. I've worked for Blizzard. I've done stuff for Riot. I've done stuff for Arc System Works. I have done stuff for, I mean, it's been a lot of different game companies. Hi-Res, I've done a lot of different things for a variety of different companies, and it's always incredibly fun. So yeah, I'm typically in front of the camera, but with Riot and Hi-Res, I was more behind the scenes. I did a lot more stuff, community facing than anything. So.
And you were saying earlier that you are really into video games. Is there anything, any particular video game at the moment that has just got you totally embedded in it?
Man. A game. So that's always the hardest question because then I think about it for like 30 minutes when we only have 3.
You have a
game
minute
it is.
and 40.
Yeah, like the game it is. I think I'm most enraptured by at this current point in time is probably Path of Exile. I've been playing that quite a bit, but there's a very big story and narrative game that I've been playing that's an indie game because I've always supported indie developers. And it's called Forgotten Anne. It's a point and click adventure game. So if you guys have ever wanted to play that, be sure to go and check it out. It's a phenomenal game. I love it.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
All right. We have about a minute left. In that time, if there's any, that's the last moment. If you want to get in a donation, you can. I do want to shout out real quick all of our amazing sponsors who have made this all possible. We love the fact that we have Monica Games, the legendary creators of Numenera, Invisible Sun, and Cypher as our charter sponsor. I particularly run a lot of Cypher games like Old Gods of Appalachia, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Magnus Archives. I'm kind of been kind of in a horror thing for the last year or two. We're also proud to have Only Crits Dice, who, by the way, has a new Kickstarter out right now. It is their Fuck Me Dice version 2, awesome dice. Alligator Alley Entertainment, of course, with Esper Genesis and Tales from the Tome, from the Forgotten Library, Gonza Gaming, Underground Oracle, and Cypher Unlimited, who has a 6,000 fan community, all for Cypher and TTRPGs like that. So we're excited to have all of them. We want to thank them, of course, for all the things they've donated for you all to win. I believe we have them all coming back. And don't forget that we are doing this to benefit Diversity Saves. So if you want to get a last minute donation in before the last scene ends, you can do it now. All right. Taylor and Green. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a shop or something, like on a really nice street in like London or something. Wow, that comes off the tongue really nice. Taylor and Green.
Well, I guess I
All
have a
right.
new business venture. Thank you.
You do. I don't know what you're going to sell, but I'll buy some. All
We
right.
haven't figured that
So,
out yet either.
Taylor, when you begin the narrative, the scene begins. So the scene is yours.
All right. A familiar kitchen, warm, lived in, the scent of nostalgic food cooking. Someone Shane loves is sitting at the table. They came back 3 weeks ago after being gone for a month, from somewhere they won't talk about. They look almost exactly the same. They sound almost exactly the same. And Shane has been telling themselves almost is enough. That time made them a little different. Hey, how was your day?
Shane comes into the kitchen and sees Oren pouring some tea, and he just says it was fine. Work was work, papers, all that stuff. You have some for me?
Of course I do. I made it for you. You're the only one I know that drinks chamomile and green tea mixed together somehow. I don't know why one's just not enough. She cracks a smile and pours you a teacup in your favorite mug.
Thank you. And Shane takes it. There's a little bit of a shake in their hand that causes them to just hit the counter a little bit, but he secures the glass. Sorry. I'm just having a weird day. How was yours?
Oh, it was fine. Going back to the office after that work trip, just had some stuff to catch up on and, picking up the pieces after I've been gone for so long.
Right. How's Susan at the office?
Susan. Yeah, Susan's great. Same old front desk lady as usual. Someone dropped off flowers for her today, actually. Some secret admirer, I guess.
Right. And he looks away, taking a sip of the tea, thinking for a moment. There's not a Susan at your office.
And Oren pauses for far too long. Then why did you ask me how Susan was?
Because I wanted to confirm what I've been thinking. Who are you?
Sorry, I guess I just got, jet lag. It's
It's been like what, 1 day?
Who are you?
Honey, are you okay?
And he puts the cup down slowly. There's this long pause where all you can hear is really the humming of the refrigerator for a second as he's looking down at his feet. And then suddenly it shifts and he moves incredibly quickly just because it's unexpected. And Shane will grab Oren by the wrist and say, "What did you do to them?"
Honey, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to who you said. What is wrong? I'm making dinner.
Stop lying to me. You don't have a shadow. You won't tell me where you've been. You're not them.
I don't have a shadow? What are you talking about?
And the grip on the wrist grows tighter. Where are they?
Honey,
Where
sit
are
down.
they?
What is happening?
No!
What do you mean? What do you mean I don't have a shadow? What do you mean I don't have a shadow?
And there's a bit of doubt that's being laced in his head as you keep confirming it. And it's causing his eyes to like shift back and forth. And he lets go of the grip of the arm and turns away. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I haven't been sleeping. I'm sorry.
Just sit down. It's okay. I'm making your favorite. Oren pauses. 3, 4, 5 seconds. Lasagna.
Why did it take you so long to answer that?
What do you I don't know. What do you mean? You said I didn't have a shadow?
I think he starts to back up closer and closer to the doorway. Whatever he's talking to, he's convinced is just going to keep lying. And at this point, he doesn't feel safe. And he says, I'm gonna go. I just need some fresh air.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna go? I'm making dinner. Our anniversary's what, in like 3, 4, 5 seconds. 2 weeks?
And he stares. Again, silence. The shaking of his hands increases. A tear, fighting in his eye, but he's holding it back. And he turns around and doesn't say anything and just starts walking towards the door.
It's me. I remember everything. I do. I promise. I remember your birthday is November 3rd, and our anniversary is June 12th, and your mom's name is Mary, and your dad's name.
Stop it!
What's wrong with me? I don't
know. You tell me.
I don't know. Shane, what's wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong.
I don't know. And I think he goes in to hug her. Again, this conflict just ever present in his mind of not knowing whether to trust this person thing he doesn't really know. Is it Oren? Maybe, but just different. He's holding on to that hope.
I know everything. I remember everything. I remember how we met, how we went to the aquarium on our first date. I remember it just takes a second sometimes, and I don't know what's wrong.
Take you to a doctor. We'll do whatever. Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I acted that way. I'm sorry that I said I was going to leave. I'm sorry about all of that. I'll get on the phone. I'll talk to Dr. Williams. We'll figure something out. You might have hit your head. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Okay.
And as you look at them, scared, shaking, you see this strong stream of light coming through the window, and you look to the other side of you, and there's only one shadow.
And he doesn't let go.
I think that's good to call it there.
Then that is seen. Yeah, I saw it just a moment after I said it. We will put the voting up in chat.
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da.
Excellent scene. So, Mac, what did you think of Green's performance here?
It's hard to say, but I'm almost crying about what the situation happened, and I just like, oh, if I'm her, I'm gonna be like, if I'm her character, I'm gonna cry. It's just like, I think there's so emotional roller coaster in this, and I think, what should I say? I think the GM and the players just like work together, and it's working great. So great job to both of you too.
All right, voting is running still in chat, by the way, and the GMs can vote. Taylor, what did you think of the performance that Green gave you?
I really fed off that emotional roller coaster of like, because oh man, it like I from my perspective, from like where I was coming from, like those reactions made me as a person panic, be like, wait, no, don't leave. Like the way that you acted out your character like forced me even deeper into mine, and you're just always so fun to play with in that way, where it's like the way that you act and the way that you bring your characters like makes me a better DM, and I just had such a great time. Thanks for making me cry. It was great.
Love you. I cried too.
I love you.
Crying is cathartic. It's the best thing to happen in a role-playing game, I think. Let's see who's going to walk away with the big prize.
In third place this evening with 4.31, combined score 4.31, we have Penny.
Yay.
In second place with a combined score of 4.44, we have Phon. Yay!
Woo!
And our winner for this evening with a combined score of 4.81 is Green.
Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations. That is fantastic.
That's my
And
friend.
I do want to thank you, the audience, the players, GMs, producers, Nekola and Natalie. Most importantly, I want to thank you all for supporting Diversity Saves. We also appreciate the backing of our sponsors, Monica Games, Only Crits Dice, Gonza Gaming, Underground Oracle, Alligator Alley, and of course, Cypher Unlimited. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Until then, keep role playing with new friends drawn from your paper bag of life. Now let's raid.
Yeah.
Woo!